Hello, nines, and welcome to Gemma's Window. We are here for September 2019, and guess what, nines? You're in the month of nine. Wow, two nines. So let's check out what that means. If you're not sure of your power year number, if you'll just check the calculation box below, I think it's easier for you to do it to figure it out at your own pace. But if you have figured out your power year number 9, then you will be a 9 for the entire year of 2019, and that means it's the year of endings. You're in the month of endings. Okay, just some special days for you, nines. If you want to grab a pen or paper, or just try to remember them. In the month of September, there's lots of special days for job and financial success or significant advances, perhaps, in either one. So September 5th, 9th, 14th, 18th. Oh, you know what? I take that back. Those are the wrong days. Those are for someone else. For power year 9, significant days, so let's start again, would be September 4th, September 8th, September 13th, September 17th, September 22nd, the 26th, and 29th. For romance 9s, the best days for you in the month of September are September 6th, the 15th, and the 24th. Best days for surprises or unexpected events 9s in the month of September: September 2nd, September 11th, September 20th, and September 29th. And always remember, you have 3 special bonus days in the month of September, 9s. Those are the day of 9, the day of 18, and the day of the 27th. Now, actually, those are your 3 bonus numbers for every month, 9. So you have double power on those days. Okie dokie. As I'm shuffling the cards, 9s, I want to ask you a special favor. If you could remember or think of any true ghost stories you've ever had in your life, and even if it's someone else's true ghost story, like a family member or a friend, I would love to hear about them. If you could send them to me at gemmaswindow.com or make arrangements and we can talk and I'll write them down. I'd love to use them for a program I'm going to do in October called Gemma's Window Local Ghost Stories. Or if they're not local, don't worry. But I just want them to be true. I would like to know the area that they happened, but I certainly would not include your name or any kind of an address or something like that. Thanks, 9s. Ooh, I can't wait. The autumn is upon us. Cool time. I'm shuffling the cards, and I want to know for 9s, we're going to do our 3 sections like we always do. We're going to look at business, and then we're going to look at love, and then we're going to look at the best possible outcome for any question of anything you have happening in your life. So for those of you who are working, 9s, I'm going to pull cards while I talk to you. This year of 9 is about endings, and it can be very good. I mean, I know that I certainly have looked forward to things ending. It can be the end of a belief system. It can be the end, some kind of a change, but it's prefacing a new beginning. That's going to be your year for 2020. So what I have here, for those of you who have a job, I have some very interesting cards. Now, this is kind of specific, so it's not going to be applicable maybe for everybody, but maybe it will at some point in this year. It's talking about that you are a very loyal person, 9s, or you feel loyal to a certain situation. So maybe you're very loyal to your friends and your family, and you're loyal to your job, but you're feeling pangs, I feel, that you don't want to make waves or leave because they need you, or maybe somebody isn't holding up their part of the work and it actually is a coworker or a friend, or maybe they're having a hard time in their marriage and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to squeal on this person. I know everybody goes through bad times, and it's causing you anxiety and depression. It's bothering you that you're just not quite sure, how do I handle this? I don't want to offend somebody or burn bridges. But the outcome is that I feel like you're already gone from the situation. It's that your energy, if you were sitting in front of me and I were looking at your aura, I say to people, it's already happened in your energy. That's why you're feeling this hankering for change, or this hankering to change something or make it different, because it's already happened in your energy. And that's what I feel like I'm seeing here. And it's a good thing. It's a good thing for you. It is a positive thing. Whatever this thing is that you want to do an about face and make some kind of change. It's a good thing for you, and it's going to be a relief for you when you do it, nines. Okay, let's take a look for nines who are looking for work right now. Looking for a job. Okay, so those of you, this might be for a lot of you who do anything for the government, or are looking for something in the government, or looking for something as in a service job or a legal capacity. I'm not feeling the love with this. So you're looking for a job right now, and I'm feeling like you're right. You're right about, I think this is out of my, I think that I'm looking in the wrong places. I think that I'm not as qualified as I thought I was. I mean, I thought maybe I could pull this off, but I can't. I think I can get away without getting the extra certification or education. Or I don't think I fit this, they gave it to me, or somebody's going to make an offer, or my cousin's cousin's cousin can get me in there, and I'm just going to do it because I need a job. None of that is going to work for you this month. So it's a wrap it up kind of month, and it's come clean and understand where you belong and where your potential is. And for October, we've got to get you moving in a new direction. October is a month of new beginnings, and it's high time. Maybe you're underestimating yourself. Maybe you're applying for things that are so below standard, or because you're scared to take a chance. Something's got to give because it's not working. You're off course somehow in this month, and we want to end that and get you up and running in the future. So I hope that you can apply that to whatever situation that you're in. I know I mentioned people looking for work in government offices, and what I'm feeling is that, now look, some of you know who you are, and you know that you went to police academy already, or you know that you are in law school and that it's right. What I'm picking up is that there's some of you out there where it's just not a good fit. It's not a good fit for you. It's just not. And I'm going to leave it at that, because I don't need to go on and on. I can't possibly come up with all these scenarios that are out there. But you might be chasing something that just isn't a good fit, even though you know it's a good job or not. It's just not a good fit. I'm going to take a look for those of you who are in a relationship. Those of you who are in a relationship right now. Ooh, nice card. Nice card, nines. Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is like really deep. Deep. It's deep, nines, for the month of September for you. You're in a relationship. You know it's good and you appreciate it. I feel like you've got to give this person wiggle room. You've got to let them do what they think is right about whatever situation is happening. And you've got to be brave enough to stand on your own 2 feet and say, I'm going to be okay. They want to transfer. They want to see other people. They insist that you participate with their family, or that they need to be with their family all the time, or their friends all the time. You've got it going on, and I feel like we have to increase your confidence in that. And when you let someone be themselves and you give them permission to be themselves, then you see what you really have. And that's what the universe, you have the best card in the deck in the midst of a little bit of confusion. And the card is about the universe being on your side and wanting you to have everything that you want and to move forward. But until I feel like you stop trying to control, and I don't mean to use that word, because when you say the word control or manipulate or something, it sounds like a bad thing, or orchestrate. It just sounds like a bad thing. But everybody in a relationship is on their toes, aren't they? Everybody kind of, with certain things, wants to get their 2 cents in or see a change happen or something like that. But I feel like you've got to let it go and stop, end whatever you've been doing to try to create this perfect thing that you want. You got to let it fall where it's going to fall and be brave, because you're going to be okay. And that's the bottom line in the reading for you, is you're going to be okay. I'm not getting that you're breaking up. I'm not getting that you're not breaking up. I'm getting you're going to be okay. Okay? And that's where I'm leaving it. For those of you who, I'm going to get a different deck. For those of you 9s who are looking for a relationship, Now, the cards that I just read, for those of you who are in a relationship, the cards that I just read, they would also apply to the up and down, if you're broken up, if you're looking for a reconciliation. These cards would also apply, those cards, to you too. Is that if you're going through a rough breakup, try to have the faith that it's meant to be that way, and if you're meant to get back together, you will. Okay? Let's pull cards for those of you who are looking. Wow, that's a heavy duty card there. Wow. All right. I don't usually get reads like this when I do Jemma's window, but I'm going to give it to you. I feel like you might meet somebody. I feel like you're going to meet somebody, and I feel like they're a big roller, or maybe they are in a good position of authority, or they seem to have everything going for them. And I just feel like on one hand, you've really worked hard. The cards are showing that you've really, really worked hard, and you've really held out, and you really want to meet the right person. And I'm getting that for some of you 9s, you are. And it's going to be the ending of perhaps being single, or the ending of feeling like, why am I always meeting the wrong people, or people who don't have the same interests as me, or are in the same field as me, or in the same salary bracket as me. Yes, for some of you, you may, but then for some of you, you're going to fake it. And you're going to say, this person looks so good on the outside, it makes me feel flattered that they like me, that they want to be with me, because I want I want that designer handbag because I want everybody to know that I have it. I don't know why we like stuff like that, but we do. And that's what they're talking about. The cards are talking about, that yes, indeed, you are, a lot of you are going to meet someone this month. And you're going to be like, yes, finally. And for the holidays, I want somebody for the holidays. But for some of you, you're going to be forcing that expression, the round peg trying to fit into the square peg hole. Like it's pushing it too much, and the cards just want you to be aware of that, because that's not the way to go either. All right, my friends, think of any question at all. You can ask about business. You can ask about love. You can ask about somebody else. You can ask about a parent's health. You can ask about, what is the person I like think of me? You can ask anything that you want, just don't change the answer, but you can tweak the words that I give you in anything that we're talking about during this reading. You can tweak the words to fit your situation. The more specific your question, the more specific the answer, but you don't change the outcome. Okay, here we go. We're going to take a look at what's the best that we can expect. Okay. All right. I want to start with, I feel like you've been worried about other players in your life, and you've been worried about other people, and I feel like the reading is saying they are going to take care of themselves or be able to take care of themselves. You do not have to micromanage. What the card is saying is that you might set up someone with a doctor, but then you got to let it go. You might set up your children with someone to watch them. You've interviewed, my God, after you've looked into, you've checked their references, but then you got to let it go. This may have something to do with work or a relationship. I feel like as long as you know you have put the ball in motion and you've done your best, you got to let it go and keep moving. So end the micromanaging or end obsessing over something. What I'm getting is that you're very reliable, or the person in question is very reliable, pretty happy-go-lucky, pretty successful at the things that are important to them, and can handle moving forward without you and your thumb on them. What happens after that is not only you, but everybody starts to recreate themselves, and everybody starts to create a life for them, or a rhythm, or relationships that suit their needs, because you have learned to back off and let the chips fall where they may. 9, I have to tell you, this reading has really been extremely significant about endings for you for this month. New beginnings are around the corner. They're coming in October. And the card where I'm saying that not only you, but they also, everybody grows from the experience, is my Ace of Pentacles card. And I call it my recreation card. The ace in a deck is always about new beginnings. And it's my recreation card. So it's across the board. It's about in any area where people are recreating a situation and growing from it. Thank you, Nines. Thank you so much for joining Jemma's Window. Please jump on to gemmaswindow.com if you'd like to have a comment or a question to me. If you've got a true ghost story, I can't wait to hear about it. And if you'd like a private reading, okay, that's what you do. Otherwise, please subscribe. I'd love to have you. Thank you so much, and thanks for being patient with all my technical mediocrity going on, but I'm working on it. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.